Fighters, today I want to talk with you about 3 must-have but often overlooked marketing techniques that will put more money in your damn pocket. And I am blown away by the number of contractors that are not doing all 3 of these things, let alone even one of them. God's honest truth. It blows my mind. I will talk to somebody who's been in business for 5 or 10 years and they're not doing these simple things. Number 1, letter your vehicle up. Okay? It is a moving billboard that has the potential to be seen by tens of thousands of people a day. Not only should you letter up your vehicle and make this an investment, don't do some half-ass little magnet or something like that. Letter up your trucks. There's a lot of companies that can do it for you. They get all creative and it should pop. It should be the time. Why do you think school buses are bright yellow? Because you can and see them. So I'm not saying you have to have a yellow truck and a yellow brand and all this other crap, but have something that pops. Second part of that is park it where it can be seen. If I'm going to run into a restaurant and the restaurant's on the corner, I'm not going to park in the front row. I'm going to park in the back row that's out by the main roads where the intersection is so people see my truck. When I work on a job site, I'm going to park it in a prominent area in front of the property where more people are going to see it. Now, to tag along with this, you should also have yard signs in front of the house or the project that you're working on, unless it's a commercial building or whatever, and they don't allow it. This is low-hanging fruit. One big marketing regret I have from 20 years ago is I didn't have more trucks on the road. I look back now and I'm like, because the amount of people that said to us, they'd call in and we'd have a conversation. How'd you hear about us? They would say things like, man, we just see you all over the place. Yet I was too stupid at the time to connect the dots and realize, wow, that's our trucks driving around. So don't be an idiot. Letter up your vehicles, park them in prominent locations, make sure they're seen, make sure they're clean, all right? Because it sends a message. That's what your brand is. A brand is a reputation. You're driving a dirty truck, now you have a dirty reputation. Second thing, I highly recommend you do put up door hangers around the 5 surrounding properties. So if I'm working on this house, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5, 6, 7, however it is. Here's the house you're working on, at least 5 houses around every project you do. Think about that. We were doing, call it 300 projects a year. Logan, what's 300 times 5? 1,500. That's another 1,500 people that know who the hell we are in the neighborhood. And then you combine that with the truck being parked there and the yard sign and this and that. There's a science to the door hanger thing that I'm not going to go into, but what I will say is don't make it all salesy. Make it like, hey, we're working in the neighborhood and want to let you know if we disrupt your way of life in any way, shape, or form, please call this number. And Joe is the crew leader on the job and he'll take care of it. He'll move the truck, he'll pick up the garbage that blew into your yard, whatever it is. This is branding. This is awareness. So make sure that you're doing that. Write it into your crew leader's job description that the day they start the job, they put the sign in the yard and he walks around and hangs the door hangers. It's not rocket science and it's cheap. Third thing that you ain't doing. I could see you doing the first 2, but rarely do I meet somebody doing the third thing, and that's what I call the leave behind. Okay? We called it the did you know leave behind. So if I'm remodeling a kitchen, when I leave the home, okay, or if you go out there for a sales appointment, at some point, leave this document there. I would invest in a good graphic designer, make it look all branded up and make it look good, maybe a thicker cardstock or something that's printed on or laminated or whatever, and leave behind. And it says, did you know we also remodel bathrooms, finish basements, XYZ, if us as a painting company back in the day. Did you know we do interior painting, exterior painting, drywall repair, light carpentry, pressure washing, decks, fences, okay? A lot of times people don't know all that you do. It should be obvious. It's not obvious. I've told the story here before where my biggest competitor was painting the exterior of a woman that had paid me at least $60,000 in interior painting work, and she hired him to do the exterior, and I called her. I said, why are you cheating on me? And she said, I didn't know you did exteriors. So guys, letter up your trucks. Get some yard signs out there. So it's the whole signage thing, right? Number 2, door hangers around every damn project you do. And did you know leave behinds? The combination of these 3 things, you guys, I promise you is going to find you another 10 jobs a year. 10 jobs a year for hardly any financial investment. Yeah, wrap is a couple $1,000, but that's nothing, you guys. 10 grand is nothing. If all this costs you 10 grand a year, that's nothing. And if it is something, you need to pull your head out of your ass because you're not running a business, you're running a business daycare or some like that. I don't even know if that made sense. You get my point. It's not a lot of money. So be consistent with it. And I promise you, you'll expand your brand. Hey, I rhymed that. You'll expand your brand and you make more money. I'm out. Fighters, quick announcement for you here. Mile High Profit Summit tickets go on sale. Go to milehighprofitsummit.com and check out what we have in store for you this year. The theme of the event is Sell Unafraid, and let me tell you, nothing happens in your business without a sale, and now more than ever, you need to up your skills as a salesperson so that you can sell your work at the highest prices possible to get a profit in your business so you can deliver amazing experiences for your client. We're going to talk about numbers. We're going to talk about how to attract the right leads. We're going to talk about how to close deals at your price. So go to the link that is in the show notes. Guys, we've got a great lineup. We have a special elite day that is happening. It's a pre-event event. You're going to want to be part of that if you're able to do that. But nonetheless, you can join me, Ben Newman, Steve Rosenberg, and a bunch of other total FWs for an amazing few days to work on you and work on your business. Go to milehighprofitsummit.com. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you click subscribe and share this with another contractor. I guarantee it's going to be helpful for them. And right now, somewhere on the screen, there's probably a thing that says watch the next contractor fight video. Go ahead and do that too. I'm out.